Thank you, Madam President. I think it's interesting that we just had an interesting debate about our Senate rules on the manner of dress that we were going to have in this chamber, and of course we deleted that provision in recognition of long-standing traditions that we have in this Senate as something that we can all accept and abide by as adults and as grown-ups and as upholding the traditions of civility and decorum. And today I walk into the chamber and I see these buttons on the majority party's lapels. Now, I don't object to a good partisan debate, and I don't object to good debate on the issues. There are some who believe that all outward displays, holding up signs and those sorts of things, I've been criticized by members of my own party for walking in with buttons that speak to a particular issue. But Madam President, this button is a different tone altogether. It speaks of some pretty harsh partisanship, is something that we don't necessarily do in this chamber in such an overt fashion that really smacks folks in the face. So I think it is at least a departure from the traditions of this Senate, of at least having a fair debate and not being so overt in our partisanship in such a way. It's at worst tacky and insulting and lends a very, very negative tone. Unfortunately, I think we've gotten off to a bad tone in the Senate already from the start. I would hope that we could move through the rest of this session without raising the tension that these buttons represent.